What it do, what it do. We back in this thing. We out here with the excellent Big Z. And I got a surprise for y'all, man. Big Z has taken a stab at doing a standalone harness. I dropped off the 2001 harness off the LS. He actually had a spare engine that he kind of used to lay the harness out with so he can get it to fall into place like it's supposed to be. So
let me turn on my used to be a dry, now heater.
Is that what it is? Man, well, you got some skills, man.
I gotta make it up comfortable, but it definitely
Does this roll pretty good? Let's roll it out in the. Roll it out. Let me see it in the light. Get a little bit better light in here. Wow, man.
Yeah, so I wanna label each one up so that way you know exactly where everything goes.
Yep.
So I still got everything hooked up so that way.
Man, all the everything.
And this side right here.
Labels on everything.
This one, this is the starter wire I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah.
So it's still, so basically, this goes around from the bottom. And then this right, it got a ground that goes right here.
Yeah.
And then it goes under and goes to the back. Plugs into the reductor up under here.
Yeah.
So, and then here's your starter. So we can actually leave it in the harness or we can change it. But and then air conditioning hookup.
Man, see? It does look good, man. I mean, it looked good in the pictures you sent me, but looking at it in person.
Did it the way I would do mine.
All these extra wires right here to tap into other stuff.
Yeah, so some of them will probably end up cutting out. But so we're gonna have this right here. This right here is gonna be for the computer right here, right?
Okay.
So it's gonna go to a battery. It's gonna be on and off. This, well, I mean, this is gonna go to battery. These are for the injectors right here. So we're gonna have like basically 4 fuses. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna do the fuel pump and the fans. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought about something. Yeah. So we basically I still gotta put the fuse block on it, but I'll bring it over.
Okay.
Make it no problem. But basically, this right here is gonna be. This is gonna go straight to your either your fuse block or something like that. But this is gonna be definitely just something that's gonna turn on and off with the key.
Right.
And we gotta make sure it's the one when you're cranking it, keeps power while you're cranking it because. I'm sorry, not for that one, but for the injectors.
Yeah.
When you hook it up, you know, that way it'll keep going. But this is gonna go to a different one. That way to keep your memory on your computer when you start it. So basically, this is gonna be like a 4 fuse block.
Okay.
Of course, this I gave you some extra wire, but you got oil pressure, you got low fan cut off, you got tap. So you know, and actually, I try to keep it as stock as possible because I got other wire harnesses that I stripped. What I've been doing is collecting the wire.
Yeah.
So
OEM wires
right.
is better than the aftermarket stuff, right?
Exactly.
Wow, man, that looks good. Man. Pretty sick.
I got the other little cover. I took it off so I can.
Yeah.
It works good.
That's pretty sick.
So I have your OBD port ready, and it plugs in. I think plug 58 for OBD. So it's gonna have ground and power. This right here is gonna go to power. This right here is gonna go pin into your what you call it, harness.
Yeah.
So what I did, the cheap, so I won't forget when I get over there, I put a dot on where that one needs to go.
Right.
On here. So this is my cheat sheet right here.
Laminated and everything.
Oh yeah, that's when I was doing mine because you know you get all greasy. But this was a pinouts that I did.
That's nice, man. Yeah.
And then I got the other hookups like for our trucks.
Yeah.
Like what this stuff is. So I'll bring all the stuff over when it's time to hook everything up.
Man, this is nice right here, man.
So this was the one I was starting to wind up, but it's so bulky. And then so right here, and then I like the way the relays they don't really fit with this right here and here. It kind of like
with that side piece on it. I see what you're saying.
And so most of them. Oh, these actually exactly. I have these as well. These are the waterproof ones. These pretty good.
Yeah,
But anyway,
it came with the guy had already used them. I figured I'd bring it and let you look at it.
yeah. So see right here, they make these little connections where they go on the side of this box.
Okay.
This is the kind I have in my truck.
Yeah.
So they slide on, and then you only need like 4 fuses. But we can. That's something we can do when I get there. So anyway, this is gonna be for the OD. We're gonna lengthen this right here though, because it might fit where it needs to go. I think it will. Like by the time we get it through the firewall.
Yeah.
And go up under your dash.
Right. So
this goes with it. That way I won't forget it. And you can take this back with you.
yeah, I just wanted to show it to you. Bring it to you to show it.
Yeah.
Because it might be, we might can rewire it. You know what I'm saying?
We can
tighten it up if it's not quite like you like it.
Oh, you mean like right here?
Yeah.
They kind of take it together. Yeah. You
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
Might can get that.
I'll keep it. We can fix that a little better because.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's kind of terrible like that. Look at that.
And the problem is though, out of I used butt connectors with heat shrink because my soldering iron broke down on me. So
damn. I might have to get you a new one of them, man. I might have to.
What, soldering iron?
Yeah, I might have to get something nice for Big Z.
Now these right here, these are real
with
nice.
the heat shrink. Yeah, I love those.
So you crank them and then but so these are pretty decent. I know they ain't gonna.
Yeah. I don't even know how to solder.
Yeah, it's.
I watched my dad do it plenty of times, but I could never figure it out.
Yeah, that's right. We did talk about that.
Man.
But anyway, yeah. So I got it straight. I had. I'm gonna tell you what. It's tedious. It's not difficult. It's just tedious because the reality is that you already know. The main thing is the coils and everything, and make sure they're set up on the right side. The coil packs, whatever, and all the. I numbered each one because I struggled that when I did mine. Yeah. When I got it back to guy and the way he did the wiring, it was kind of hard. Did he even label it? No. Damn. But to be honest, we kind of had a little exchange because I don't know. I mean, we had a little exchange on the phone. The guy, you know, I don't like people talk to you like you're stupid. You know what I mean? Right. And so when he sent it, 2 things he didn't do. He didn't put the starter wire in it. Then he didn't label anything, which I'm cool with. But if he'd have did it like this, when you lay this down with this here, it goes right back on because I got the stock intake and everything as well. Right. So everything falls in the right spot because you had a test motor to test it on. Exactly. So that's what I did. I laid it down. When I had it all stripped out, I laid it down and then twisted everything where it needed to go and then taped it up. So this is like you can see, this is not factory. Right. The loom, right? Yeah, this is right here part of your factory loom. I had some more of my loom. If I had to do it over again, I'll order some thicker loom for this right here. Yeah. So we can always do that though. That's something small. But yeah, for the most part, I was pleased with it when I finished. It looks good. It looks real good. Thanks, man. I mean, it is. And this is your first full one. I mean, this is your first from start to finish. Yeah. Start it, stop, bust it down. Yeah. And put it. Yeah. So you're only gonna get better. Yeah. So what happened was with mine, like I told you, I had to rework it. By the time I did it all, it's like might as well did it yourself, right? Yep. And it's really simple. Now, I got to get credit to LT1swap.com. Yeah. Brandon, that's where I got those pinouts from, and that right there was a lifesaver. So. Yeah, I did a lot of research when I was doing my first one on the orange truck, and I came across that site a whole bunch of times. Yeah. So I downloaded everything. I did that a while ago when I did mine because I had to add some stuff and make some changes to my computer as well. Yeah. And that's what made me so irritated with the guy because, like, you know, he did a. And the sad part about it was he ended up going out of business after that, so he probably knew. Yeah, he probably knew. He just wanted to get you a product, and that was it. Yeah, get it done. So. Dang. I like it, man. It's routed real nice. Yeah. Yeah, especially if you're gonna help me figure out what to do on the truck side, because like I said, I ain't never used no standalone. That's why I couldn't really help. LV with his, because I never dealt with no standalone. I did a plug and play on my other truck. And so it's a learning process, so definitely gonna be. All we gotta do is once we pull those wires as far as the so look, what I'm thinking about, this right here goes along the bottom. Right. And your box right here. It's got the little plastic piece. Yep. Yeah, but it's not as thick as it used to be, but it's here. So
I didn't even realize I had brought all that stuff with it.
yeah, well, actually, a lot of stuff I took out. Like when I broke this right here, these actually you can probably use later on. They go on top of. And I wasn't sure what you're using, but like to hold the loom.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And this right here, there's another bracket. So there's a bracket that goes here. This right here actually comes down and goes behind this bracket in between here.
So underneath. Yeah.
Yeah, if you still got it, that'll hold it nice and tight. But
Man.
yeah. So other than that, she good to go. Yeah, everything hooked up.
700 finna be on the road, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, 700, boy, I've been waiting on that thing, boy. Man, that's gonna be my everyday truck, man. I'm gonna be in that thing all the time.
You probably thought this thing was gonna, when you got here, you probably thought it was gonna be all ugly, didn't you?
No, man, you sent me the picture. I said, damn, that looked pretty good. But see, that's why I like Big Z's creations, man. It's quality, man.
Right.
Quality products, man. That looks good. I almost forgot about this. I guess he ended up getting it finished, man. That's perfect, man. Wow.
I still got a hook. We see little hookups, and then I made a bracket to hold that.
Man, that's what I be talking about, Z. It's the quality, man. Look at that. You done cut holes in there, put grommets, the silicone, the plug right here.
Yeah. And I changed, you know, that Harbor Freight come with that other one.
Yeah.
I put one of these on that where I can mount it.
So then when you got it right like you want, you literally just plug in the side of the box right here.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about using a battery too, so that way I can use that to jump or charge. Or
Where the toolbox came from?
I got this one from Amazon for like $100.
Okay.
It's like the same one they got at
And you end up changing. You got all new.
Yeah, so see right here, the box right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I don't know what's going on mine.
yeah, the
but
stuff they had. Matter of fact, I have another one of those too.
Hey.
All right, let's look at the trailer first. I can do that.
I don't know, did I ever say? I'm not sure if I told y'all in the video, but the trailer brake plug, I was letting LV use this trailer, and the wires came right out the plug. Literally, the plug was plugged in, and the wires came right out of it. Just slipped right out the plug. So I hooked everything back up, and all my brake lights, turn signals, all that stuff works. But the trailer brakes don't work right now.
So I had the same one like you have right now. That's why I went with this box right here.
Yeah.
Little junction box. And that way you can add to it, whatever. But more importantly, this thing is like really nice and heavy duty.
And it's already wired right.
Well, what I found with this right here, they came from China, so the color code is different. So we got to change them around.
Okay.
That's what I had to do with mine. But the wires they're nice.
See, I don't know. And the crazy thing is, Z, I don't even know how. Like, this wire was tapped in, so that's why I was gonna show you. It was tapped in right here.
Into here?
This black wire was tapped into that white wire.
Yeah, because so the white wire is a ground. So what they're doing is, if your ground is not connected, so that's what'll happen from time to time. If your ground is not good,
Yeah.
it's gonna catch it, and sometimes it won't.
Okay.
So let me see something real quick.
All right. Well, Big Z gonna take a look at this. I really didn't come over here for shoot video of this. We're gonna get it fixed for y'all. Whoever wins this trailer, it's gonna be right. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It got an intermittent problem. I put the wires back together. All the brake lights work, turn signals work right, but the trailer brakes ain't working. So he gonna help me figure that out. But stick around, man. I'll be back before I leave here.
Right here. It's like 46 right down here.
It's just amazing, man. I mean,
that thing would be up like another 5 degrees.
So this was a
full drive.
It was a full drive, a big drive.
Yeah.
And you cut it down. I see all the screws and stuff.
Yeah.
You cut it down and it turned it into a garage here. And all this stuff was already in it.
So the fan was already there, and the heating element. I just put the heating element up in the back.
Yeah.
So if you look at the back of it right here, I cut out this little area right here for the full area.
Wow, man. And this throwing out some heat too, for sure. Man, you a bad man, you know that?
Hey man, growing up
You
poor,
a bad man. Golly, boy.
Well, man, Delco is another man's friend.
Dang. Big Z got it going on, man.
I'm like the mad scientist up here sometimes.
So I bought this harness. This is the harness that goes to the F-150 fans. And I guess the guy who sold it to me had already started running some relays and stuff. But it's not permanent, so
Yeah, those are good relays though.
Yeah,
I got
good
a whole,
relays.
Those relays aren't cheap right there either.
So, it all hell, these plugs ain't cheap. You know these plugs like $40 a piece?
Damn.
These Ford plugs?
I didn't know.
So that's why I was trying to buy a whole harness.
The sad part about it is it's only 2 wires too. So
Yep.
like, I would have got it running, but yeah, you brown. But see, the way it did this right here.
It's crazy how you can look at what it is and figure out what it's doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or what it needs to do.
I did mine the same way. I connected them together. Just it looked like so. This right here is one feed for the power, right? And then you have what's called a trigger, and basically, I think these on the outside. I got to actually, you see, this right here. I had to write the diagram down. So 85. That's the signal from the ECU telling the fan to come on. This is the same for the fuel pump and the fan. So the number 30 power goes out to the fan, and this right here is going to go to your fuse block, the power right here, and that'll be your ground. You see how that? So 86 is a ground, 85 is up from the ECU.
Right.
So if you take these off, it shows a little better on the bottom side, but
Yeah.
But it's clear that what this is power. So, but the way you got it, kind of like look like it braided it in.
Yeah, we'll make it a little bit better than that.
Yeah. So.
Just stick around, man. Might have a finished product here in a minute. We'll see. I'm hanging out with Big Z in the layer. Hey, you gotta name this place now, man. You got heat in here. You got a gantry crane. Well, what is this? Big Z Zen house?
This is Rusty Boats Drive, man. Rusty Boats, old man.
I hear that, man. Y'all stick around. All right, Big Z done chopped down this stuff and redid some of it. Looks a lot better. That's how it was. Kind of wires going everywhere. He said those were some good relays, but he actually had brand new relays that he didn't have a use for, so he gave them to me. And all I gotta do is get some 12 gauge so we can use this red right here. So yeah, he gave me 2 of those. They're exactly the same. And he, like I said, cut out a bunch of that junk and put some heat shrink and ran it the right way. So now it looks a whole lot better. Then he had some extra fittings for me and some extra hose. I actually got extra hose as well, so I don't know if I'll use that. I'll see how much I got first. But he gave me a couple of these. He gave me a 45 degree and a 90 degree, and I think I got a couple more at the house that I bought. He had told me he was gonna give me those, so I didn't get all of them brand new. I just knew I would get them for him at some point. And then he gave me some clamps to clamp it. Now I need these. My fuel line's already done. I'm gonna use that for a transmission line. So that hose doesn't really matter. It could be used for fuel and for transmission.
Yep.
Dang, battery went dead. But he said you can use that hose for transmission and for fuel. So we should be good.
Yes, sir.
So I asked Z, I said, what you making now? And he said this is gonna be another bed cart. Y'all remember that last bed cart he made out of wood?
Yeah, 2.0.
Yeah. It's
So it's adjustable. So my plan is I'm either gonna use that cast. I got 4 of those.
okay.
But I also got 4 of the ones I got on that engine stand right there, the smaller ones.
Right.
But then I'm gonna put another piece across here. And so that way, if I need to bring it up, like when I take my bed off, I got some body work to do to it. So I want to make it so it's at a good space.
I know. Yeah, try to be up high.
And then right here, so I'm gonna have a piece that go through here. So if I need to make it shorter or longer, so because at some point I'm gonna expand on this right here, so to hold the body to my Chevelle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so this right here go up and down, obviously. And,
So you're gonna put wheels on it and it's gonna have a square brace on top?
no, it's gonna have one over here. It's gonna have a piece come out like this right here just to support it. One
Okay.
here,
Okay.
one here. And the reason why I did it this way because when I was doing work on it with the other one, it was kind of like having that piece right in the middle. It was kind of in the way. So
Okay.
this would be from here to here, and then so I got some more still under my Chevelle.
Yeah.
And so what I'm gonna do is just put the piece I need. So when it's time to do, I'm gonna take the bed off the black truck
Yeah.
because I'm gonna paint. When I paint it, I'm gonna paint it in sections because I ain't really got. So I'm gonna probably paint the bed, both beds in here. But with the black truck, I realized when I had that stand that I gave you,
Yeah.
it wanted to tip back and forth. So my plan is to, when I do it like this, I'm gonna put a piece in the middle where they can slide in. And then when it's time to do the Chevelle, I'll probably use some heavier grade steel, go across here and put the parts right for body mounts.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
I still got these same casters from when we was gonna put them on my damn engine hoist, but then you figured out that it didn't work as good as you thought, so they just sitting in the box.
And actually, I got 4 swivels, and that wasn't a good idea. So I'm thinking about just actually tacking one each of those, that way it'll stay rigid. And then just a tack where I can cut it off later on, and that way it'll be easier to maneuver. Because I plan on putting like a little, almost like a arm on it.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, so that way with the rigid wheels, I can kind of get it in the way I want to. So
yeah, that'd be nice.
it's just, I got all this extra steel left over, so. And of course, with this light right here, I can take down that. I can move my gantry crane further in that and remove that other garage opener.
Yeah.
So my plan is once I get started on the Chevelle, I'm gonna pull the Chevelle out, put it in between here.
Did you have to add that outlet too, or it was already there?
No, I had to run the outlet. Whatever.
Let the door open, let him hear how quiet that mug is. Well, first off, he had your garage door opener was right here, right?
Yeah.
And it was in the way of your gantry crane, so he added a genie, and now he can move his crane all the way
this
back
had
and
the
forth.
track that went down here and the big motor right here, so I can only bring this far. So this actually is a Bluetooth light.
Yeah.
To go to that, but so I had to run a power on that one, but dang. So when I got the garage door closed, like I say, that light, it's actually a plug under. You just twist it and come down. I can bring the crane all the way down here with the garage door closed. Yeah. And lift whatever the bed off or
that makes sense.
The body.
You're a bad man. You're a bad man, man. Holy cow.
I got too much time on my hand. That's what it is.
I hear that.
But yep. So once I finish this, when I get started on painting
Tell everybody what you think about my idea with us getting the harnesses started, man. It's something you think you may be interested in. I know it's too early to tell right now, but Z is retired and he got some amazing skills, as y'all know, man. Y'all been seeing this man build stuff and do stuff, and in this video you're gonna see it, but you can't find quality like that, man. So I feel like if you either did that, or I even mentioned if we did pre-built fuel lines for LS swap, something that it would take a lot of pressure and burden off of y'all out there that want to do y'all LS swaps. And wire harness is hard for people and fuel lines seem to be hard for people. So it was just an idea, it's to put more money in your pocket and get quality products out to the people.
Well, I mean, I'm more like, I would happily help somebody do it. It ain't really about money, but like what we learned off doing this right here, like if somebody needed a wire harness for their OBS, I would definitely be willing to do it for them for a small fee. Right. Just enough to be able to cover the materials, because obviously I got to get wire and wire loan. But, I mean, I'm here to help. So. Yeah. It might be something we do, man. Yeah. Y'all stay tuned, man. It might be something. It might be something, man, because it got good quality, man. Put a few, not charge the high, just put a few dollars in my man's pocket, for him to get some good lunch and dinner. That's right. And get his parts stocked up, That's enough to eat, but that's it, man. I'm definitely, willing to do that, though. 10-4. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, man. And it's cold, boy. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's some cold weather, man. It's pretty cold. He's from Maryland. I got some Connecticut blood in me, but I'm from Georgia. But it's gonna get cold quick. It's a little cold out here. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. So I mean, I like it cold, but I mean, if I get in and out of it. But we're gonna take this trailer back to the house, and I'm gonna bring it back on a day where it's not so cold. I just wanted him to put his eyes on it and see if we could kind of figure out what to do. But he did come up with a good plan. We're gonna put that fuse block thing. He wants to change out the plug. He's got a fuse block thing that's gonna literally replace this with a different piece and put a better ground on it. And put a better ground on it. So yeah, because that's probably the problem with the brakes is the ground. Yeah. So this thing will be ready to rock and roll. I'm still looking for a toolbox. I kind of like the one he got, but I want one a little bit bigger so it can hold people's ratchet straps. Because I got some extra ratchet straps and stuff I'm thinking about throwing in to whoever wins the trailer, just to have them a little something to get started with, Yeah, I got this little bag I use from. I only have just the 4. I don't have as many use. I probably don't need as many use, but I just put them in here. They're sitting inside the bag. Yeah. But we're gonna get it right, man. By the time somebody wins it and they pick it up, it's gonna be ready, man. It's gonna be ready. It's gonna be right. With a bow tie on it. Yeah, for sure. So. Are you planning on doing deliveries? I think I'm gonna deliver up to like 250 miles. So if they're within 250 miles, I'll deliver it. If not,
we'll come up with something. If they in California or something, we'll probably go a little further. And it just depends, man. But
California.
in my head, I got like 250 miles, which is like 4 to 5 hours, depending on that's a good distance.
That's not bad. I mean,
So
and at the end of the day, I mean, it's not like
yeah.
if they can come get it, then you can actually pay to get it shipped, can't you? If you had to.
Yeah, I could put it on a load board or something. And somebody will take it out there.
I mean,
Yeah.
shit, they can pay to get it shipped. This is definitely a nice trailer.
Right. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right, man. It's gonna definitely be a spectacle. So I'm gonna get out of here, man. Let Z get back to doing whatever he was doing before I came over here and bothered him.
You ain't bothering me, man. I'm about to make me some chocolate chip cookies now.
We're gonna holler at y'all later on. Peace.